Hey guys, Technomentary with a video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing an iPhone XS or the XS that we bought from eBay. Now, this is a used iPhone at a good discounted price, which you can get if you're looking for iPhones in general at a discounted price. eBay is a great place, and that's why we're going to show you the unboxing process, see what the condition looks like, also give you some tips and tricks if you're looking for discounted iPhone to buy on eBay and other sites like Amazon as well, which we did for in other videos as well. So I'll leave the link in the description section if you want to jump and check that out, but we'll go ahead and unbox and show you guys how this iPhone XS looks like. Now, I ordered it only about 3 or 4 days ago and came pretty quick. Usually when you order something on eBay, they'll give you a tracking with it as well, so you can track where it's coming from. Generally doesn't take more than maybe 4 days or so, generally, from my experience. Now, we did other phones as well, some of the newer ones like the iPhone 12 and the 13 from eBay as well, which you can get at a discounted price. So here, as you can see, it came in this box here, so have the label here, so I'll put that aside and then take a look at what we have here. So bubble wrap here first up, and then the phone and other bubble wraps as well. So we'll leave that aside. You might notice that they didn't include any charging cable or anything like that, and that's because this seller, particularly on this listing, listed that they weren't offering any cables as well, which is fine. You can use a previous cable. Now the iPhone XS here that I have now, it's going to be 4 years later in September this year because it was released in 2018, but again, still a great device that has a lot to offer if you're looking for something, you know, not something totally new, but something still worthwhile. So as you can see here, right off the bat, I can see this is the space gray one. Back cover here doesn't have any crack, but there is minor, if you look under the thing, there's some bubble wrap filming on it, which you need to wipe down, but minor scratches are hard to see here. This does have 2 dual 12 megapixel camera here, the top here, and then this side here, you can see, and then the front here as well. Again, no cracks or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to power it on. Hopefully it gets me turned on, and hopefully it's charged. Sometimes when you buy phones, they might not be charged, so you have to charge it. So it looks like it's charged because it looks like it's powering on, which is a good indication here. And then after we power it on, we're gonna set it up as well. But while I'm talking about this phone, this is, like I said, a used phone. It cost around $170. That's because of some of the taxes in our state, but could be less. But the average price for iPhone XS, you can get it under $200 right now at the time of recording, compared to when it was released back in 2018, when you paid almost $1,000 for this phone. So almost 1/10 of price, or fraction of the price that you paid now here. So when you're setting it up for any iPhone, it's pretty much the same thing. You choose the Wi-Fi here because you need to connect to internet. So I'm just connecting to my internet here that I have, so I can join and then set up on to show you that this is a legit phone. Again, sometimes people wonder on eBay because the prices are so good if it's real or not, or if it's fake phone. It's definitely not fake phone. And if you want to check out our other video where we talk about how to identify a real phone from a fake one, check that out in our channel as well. And I mentioned this before as well, I bought different iPhones as well for you guys to show, and we're going to probably do some of the newer ones. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button so you can get these updates. Of course, here you can see your Face ID, password, all of that. You want to set it up when you get the phone. I'm just skipping through just so I can get to the home screen and show you that's a legit phone. Apps and data, if you're backing it up, you're storing from your iCloud your data from previous phone, make sure you follow one of this process to get that. Of course, sign into your Apple ID so you can use all Apple services, or you can create a new one for free, or simply come back later on with your phone to do. And then terms and condition, you're gonna have to just hit agree here, and then keeping your phone up to date. Face ID, of course, you want that. iMessage and FaceTime. Location service, you can turn it on and off, and settings as well. Siri, again, you're going to set the voice assistant up. Screen time, if you want to get that report, and analytics if you want to share with Apple. I generally don't. And then light, and then you can have standard or zoom. And finally, you get welcome to iPhone, and then right off the bat, as you can see here, the phone is ready to go, and you can start testing out to make sure the phone is fully functional. If you bought a phone from eBay, most of the time they're fully functional if the listing does say it. I have a video on that as well if you want to check that out on our channel, on how to check a phone is fully functional. Things like simple things like checking the buttons are working, the silent is working, making sure your side button is working, touch is working all around. You want to check out things like the front camera, back camera as well. You want to check out the speakers as well. You want to check out the mic. Of course, when you put your SIM card in, which goes on this side. And the good part about this phone compared to the newer iPhone 14 on the US model is that it has a physical SIM card which you can put in. So as you can see here, I can use voice memo here. This is a quick way to test the mic, but we go in depth with some of the other things. The other things you'll probably want to check out, like the battery health as well here on a used phone. As you can see, 92%, which is good because it isn't a brand new phone, so it's not going to be 100, but anything above 80, 85 generally is good. 92, again, a used phone at a fraction of the cost, you can live with that. That's going to, still be a great battery life on this device as well. So a couple things when it comes to buying on eBay. First thing, of course, check out the link in the description section to navigate to the iPhone pages on eBay. Other thing is, whenever you're looking at a listing, make sure the seller that you're looking at has a lot of ratings. You'll see every listing offered on eBay has a seller and their rating. You don't want to buy from someone that's completely new, but buy from a seller that's been around. They're selling multiple phones, and they also in the listing make sure they're offering a return policy, at least a 30-day return policy, so that if you have any issues, you can simply return the phone and get your money back. And then the other thing you want to check out is your phone's compatibility with your carrier. This one, for example, if I go into settings, general, about, I should see that this one, as you can see here, no SIM restriction, which means this is an unlocked phone. You want to buy a phone that's unlocked if you want to use it on different carriers. If it's a carrier lock specifically for like a carrier, you can only use it on that carrier, so it's important. Usually unlocked ones cost a little bit more than the carrier one, but again, in the long run, it makes sense to get an unlocked phone for any carrier. Other thing, again, read through the description thoroughly to make sure, see what's included. For this one, I knew they weren't going to include the cable, but I knew that this is a fully functional phone. Although it is used, that means they already tested for it, and if I find some issues with it, of course I can return and get my money back. And lastly, again, eBay is a great place to shop, like with our other unboxing. If you want to check those out, just so you can see other condition as well of the phone. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and like I said, we're going to be doing more of these unboxing videos for both eBay and Amazon to compare the price and the look of different phones that you want to check out. So make sure that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.